When fall break ends in just a matter of days, several Maui schools will resume class. Many displaced keiki have been attending school elsewhere or participating in distance learning programs since the wildfires. United States Senator Daisy Hirono met with the Army Corps of Engineers this week to tour some of the Lahaina facilities slated to reopen. And she now joins us in studio to talk more about that. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Now, before we delve into Maui, I know that you and I were briefly talking about the situation, obviously, in the Gaza Strip. And I know that Secretary Blinken just met with Benjamin Netanyahu. So what will happen there? I mean, I know that, we're trying to get the House on board. And now that they've, the House and the Senate, and what is Congress going to do?
Well, first of all, it was very important that the President Biden made what has been described as the strongest statement of support. He said our support of Israel is ironclad. They have a right to defend themselves. And Congress and our country has been providing support to Israel, $3 billion a year for quite a while now. And we also appropriate as necessary to make sure that Iron Dome has the interceptors that it needs. However, at this point, until the House can organize itself, the House Republicans, we will not be able to pass anything. And so they need to step up. But the kind of infighting and power plays that are going on in the midst of all of the things that need to happen, including support for Israel, it's not going to happen. So in terms of what Congress can do, first and foremost, the House needs to get a speaker. The Republicans need to select a speaker.
I know that's so important. Now, going to Maui, now you recently toured the Lahaina public schools there.
That was Tuesday, and I have been getting daily updates from FEMA and SBA and others who are there because we still have a lot of federal agency personnel there, but I wanted to visit for myself. And so the Army Corps is building a temporary school to replace King Kamehameha Elementary School. And when that is completed in early next year, then some 600 students can go there. But at the same time, I met with the principals of 3 other Lahaina schools that will be opening in October soon. So they were getting ready for that opening and telling me that their students are very resilient, but to know that the students have gone through a lot, so there will be needs for counseling and mental health services. The principals are well aware of those needs, but they are preparing to open their schools.
And so what as far as the ongoing congressional investigations of the wildfires, can you give us an update regarding that?
The investigations are going on not necessarily by Congress because the House had a hearing on that. I don't know quite what that disclosed, but I was just concerned that they not politicize this tragedy. And what is going on is we made sure in the continuing resolution that FEMA got the appropriated amount that it needed, and so $16 billion was put in the CR for FEMA, and FEMA was down to about $2 billion, not just for Maui relief, but for all the other disaster relief that they've been providing all across the country. So that was really important that we get that CR done. So $16 billion for Maui relief. That should take FEMA, pay for FEMA through the end of the year. But if we have a government shutdown, most of FEMA will still be there and other agency personnel, but they will not be getting paid if there's a government shutdown. So that is to be avoided. But again, we need the House to be organized in order to prevent that from that There's a lot going on that we need to get organized and focused on. But I want to let everyone know that the support that we're going to provide for Israel and the need for this war to come to a conclusion is uppermost. We have a carrier group there that involves thousands of naval personnel, sailors, and that is as a message of deterrence to Hezbollah, Iran, or any other entity that may want to get involved and tragically widen this war, which is to be prevented.
And just a final quick question, Red Hill, what can we expect and what can we do moving forward as far as protecting our community?
So after almost 2 years,
Yes.
the closure or the defueling of Red Hill, I will be there for that occasion tomorrow, and it's going to be really important that it be done safely. And Commander Wade of the task force has assured me of that. But at the same time, this defueling is happening with the OK of the EPA as well as the State Department of Health. So it's all part of the process of closing Red Hill, which is really important. And I've certainly push for that and making sure that as a congressional delegation we provide the resources for the closure and all of the aftermath that needs to be supported regarding Red Hill.
Thank you so much, Senator.
It's always good to be with you, Cynthia.
Mahalo, thank you so much, and you
Everyone,
can see
stay safe.
Yes,
Take care.
And you can see our full interview at KITV.com.